So today I'm very upset about what Trump has done in Davos. I mean, he has no appreciation whatsoever for the importance of NATO to the United States. His judgment is just so horrible. It's amazing to me. And I can't believe that those 273 Republicans are fine with it. I mean, it's a disgrace. This country is gone, and we're not going to have. I don't think we're going to have midterm elections. I don't think Trump is going to get out of office as long as he's alive. And he's already said we shouldn't have midterm elections in November, and I'm sure he's going to do everything he can to stop them. And the Republican Congress is not going to interfere with that at all. I mean, they're disgusting. They're disgusting human beings. And as I said, they're not really Republicans. They're MAGA people. And Republican is not MAGA, okay? Um, in fact, I think Republican is the opposite of MAGA. I mean, at least it always has been. Republicans, believe in freedom. It's an anti-slavery party, for God's sake. It's very disgusting. It's very disgusting. And the Congress is disgusting. And, the amazing thing to me is that it's really about most Americans, right? 77 million Americans voted for Trump. And if you look at the polls, he's still very popular with those Republicans. And they're not Republicans, they're MAGA. There's nothing that the MAGA people support that is anything like Republican. It's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous. It's extremely upsetting to me that our Republican Congress is fine with this, and that most Americans seem to support this idiot. It's amazing to me. How can we give up our country? We've already given up our country. I don't really think it's going to be recoverable. I mean, I keep hoping that it'll be recoverable. I keep hoping the Republicans will do something. They won't. And the Supreme Court, I mean, does not follow the Constitution at all. It tries to do everything it can for Trump's benefit. It's amazing. Thanks, Mitch McConnell, for putting us in this position. It's horrible. It's just horrible. And I'm so depressed. And I don't know what to do about it. God knows I'm a helpless person because I'm not going to shoot the guy. I wish somebody would, but I'm not going to. So that means I'm completely helpless, and the America I loved is gone. It's over. It's horrible. I wanted my children and my grandchildren to live in the country I loved. That country doesn't exist anymore. It's amazing to me. It's fine for ICE to be killing people. It's fine for ICE to wear masks and break into people's houses and take them. This is America, and that's the world we live in America. I will never vote for a Republican again. That's for sure. Republicans aren't Republicans anymore. They're MAGA people. Anyway, it's completely disgusting. And, people in my family who are Trump supporters only watch Fox News. So when I asked them what they thought about what was going on in Minneapolis, they said that the left was bussing in protesters from all over the United States to harass the ICE people in Minnesota because they watch Fox. And it's amazing to me that in this country, media outlets like Fox can say things that are absolutely not true as if they are true, and everybody who watches them believes it. I don't know how that could happen in America. I don't really understand how that happened in America. And I don't know. I'll be dead before somebody publishes a paper explaining how America gave up its democracy. Although when I took political science a million years ago, I mean, my teachers would talk about that. They would talk about the risk of electing a dictator, and that that could happen in America. That was their view. I mean, I've watched yesterday. I watched an Atlas Shrugged, that a three-part series that I didn't know existed. It's a remark. I remember the one with Patricia Neal and Gary Cooper, I think it was. Anyway, but this was a different one. And, I read Atlas Shrugged when I was 16, which I think is the perfect time to read it because it makes you think about political things and how important politics might be. And Atlas Shrugged, of course, is sort of the opposite of Trump, right? It's the incapable masses in Atlas Shrugged who overpower and take the benefit of the capable capitalists who leave and form their own society um, because they don't want to be working for these ungrateful people. It's an idea based on what Marx said, from those of the greatest ability to those of the greatest need. I think that's really what Ayn Rand was getting at when she wrote Atlas Shrugged, and I think she did a great job. I really enjoyed Atlas Shrugged when I read it. I was 16. I'm 81, so that was a long time ago. But maybe that's what Marx said, but that isn't what communism became at all. It became state capitalism. It became cronyism, right? I mean, the few of Putin's friends and the other heads of the Soviet Union before him, friends, became oligopolists and benefited from their lack of democracy. Now we're in that situation. We don't have a democracy anymore. And I can't really tell if the billionaires can influence Trump or not. I mean, certainly if you kiss his butt, give him money and gifts, and do something to his advantage, I guess you can get some gain from it. I mean, he certainly seems to pardon horrible criminals with ease. So I guess if you can figure out how to have him on your side, you can do almost anything. But that's because America, at least as I knew and loved it, doesn't exist anymore. And I'm extremely depressed by it. I was hoping that venting on this video would help me feel better. So far, it hasn't. Anyway, I'm very depressed, and I'm sorry for my fellow Americans who have an understanding of what we've lost. And as I said, I will never vote for a Republican again, even though I thought the Republican Party had all the right values. But the Republican Party has been taken over by MAGA, and I think MAGA is wrong in every way, every way. So anyway, I'm depressed, and I sure hope something changes to get us back on track, to get America back on the trying to become the democracy that our founders envisioned. But I don't see that happening, and I'm very depressed about it, and I'm sorry to share that with you.